Just because we're voting for Donald Trump does not mean we're racist.
But it does mean you're voting for a racist, which is still pretty bad.
Does not mean that we agree or condone with the KKK.
But it does mean you're voting for the same person as the KKK, which is still pretty bad.
Doesn't mean we hate women.
But it does mean you're voting for a candidate who's been accused of essay by over 24 women, one of whom was 13 years old at the time. You're also voting for the candidate who took women's rights away, so maybe you don't hate women. But you certainly don't like them.
Because you vote for a person, it does not make us stupid. It certainly doesn't make us uneducated.
Actually, it does kind of mean that you're uneducated. One of the demographics that most consistently votes Republican are the uneducated and undereducated. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're stupid, but it might mean that you're not as good at making informed decisions. And you definitely can't make an educated guess.
All it says about us is we're voting on facts.
Which facts are you talking about? Because you don't mention any facts in your video. Is it the fact that he's a convicted felon? The fact that he completely mishandled the COVID pandemic, which crashed the economy and caused massive inflation? The fact that Goldman Sachs, which is very much not a liberal organization, and 16 Nobel Prize winning economists have all said that Harris's economic plan is better than Trump's? The fact that when he was in office, he lost 3 million American jobs? The fact that he incited a coup? The fact that he gave Afghanistan to the Taliban a month before he left office? The fact that the only legislation that he passed in his 4 years was a $1 trillion tax cut for rich people and giant corporations? The fact that crime was at a record high when he left office? The fact that he tried to take people's health care away? The fact that he's vowed to jail his political enemies? Was it one of those facts? Because again, you didn't mention.
It doesn't matter who anybody votes for. Certainly doesn't make you a bad person because you vote for a certain candidate.
It does, though, because who the president is matters. And if you vote for someone who's going to hurt women, people of color, the poor, the working class, immigrants, and the LGBTQ community, I think it's fine if people say that you suck.